Henry Ford once stated, "Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success." Hi, my name is Cassidy, and our chapter's theme for the year is Working Together, Forming Success. This is my table of contents. To begin our project, we identified our concerns. Our chapter's concerns were to conduct a community service project and our statewide Triple Crown project for the month of September. We brainstormed for possible ideas, which included food drive, sock drive, and clothing drive. We decided to do a sock drive for veterans that had served our country. Our goal was to collect 100 pairs of socks and monetary donations through advisory classrooms for the week of September 23rd to 27th of 2019. Our plan involved our chapter officers informing the other members at our first meeting on September 12th, 2019. The sock drive was for veterans in need, and it took place during the week of September 23rd to 27th in our advisory classrooms. We completed this project by spreading the word and encouraging staff and students to bring in socks. The cost was $29.07, which was spent on donuts and juice for the winning advisory. To act, we informed advisory classes with emails, announcements, flyers, and posters of the sock drive. We asked them to bring socks and monetary donations in during the week of September 23rd to 27th. We would collect these socks on Friday, September 27th, 2019. To follow up, we reflected on our overall community service project, and we were pleased to surpass our goal of 100 pairs of socks. We successfully collected 128, but with monetary donations of $126.83, we were able to purchase more socks, which brought our total to 278 pairs. This is my evidence of online submission. First, we identified our concerns. Our project addressed a significant need that we learned about by contacting the Veterans Home in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and talking with Sandy Larson, the Director of Public Affairs. The number one need she shared with us was the need for men's and women's socks. She shared the three main reasons that socks are in need are to prevent feet infections, to improve circulation, and to prevent blisters. In planning our project, we gathered data through information from the Hennepin County office. This county is where the socks were donated, and there are 54,750 veterans. In the Veterans Facility, data stated that there are 346 skilled nursing care beds and 77 beds for severely disabled veterans. The Veterans Home houses veterans who are able to demonstrate a medical or clinical need and who served for 181 consecutive days in active duty or were injured in the line of duty. Our target audience were the veterans in need at the Minneapolis Veterans Home. The veterans that reside at the home are in need of special nursing assistance and have little income to purchase necessary items. Our sock drive helped to address this need. Next, we set a goal. The goal of our project was to collect 100 pairs of socks and monetary donations through advisory classrooms for the week of September 23rd to 27th of 2019. Our chapter's projects and theme involved the following FCCLA purposes. 1. To provide opportunities for personal development and preparation for adult life. 2. To strengthen the function of the family as a basic unit of society. 6. To provide opportunities for making decisions and for assuming responsibilities. 8. To promote family and consumer sciences and related occupations. They also related to the following family and consumer science standards. 1.0. Career, community, and family connections. 1.2.6. Demonstrate leadership skills and abilities in school, workplace, and community. Our chapter demonstrated many leadership skills, including responsibility, creative thinking, and relationship building. 1.3.3. Analyze personal and family assets and skills that provide service to the community. Our chapter addressed a need and had a learning experience that also met that specific need. 2.0. Consumer and family resources. 2.1.1. Apply time management, organizational, and process skills to prioritize tasks and achieve goals. We managed our time and were organized in order to ensure that we reached our goal of 100 pairs of socks. 2.5.1. Analyze the use of resources in making choices that satisfy needs and wants of individuals, families, and community. We learned that socks are the most needed item for veterans, so we decided to collect those in order to satisfy the most important need. 6.0. Family. 6.1.1. Analyze family as the basic unit of society. In our sock drive, we recognize that veterans are part of a family. As a veteran, they might not be able to provide for their family, so they need all the help we can give them. Next, we formed a plan. The project scoped involved the following partners: Minneapolis Veterans Home and Spring Lake Park High School, administration, staff, and student body. We decided to meet with our principal and explain what we wanted to do. Technology was used in finding the most needed clothing item for veterans, as well as getting in contact with Sandy Larson at the Veterans Home in Minneapolis. We also emailed the teachers at our school, informing them to spread the word about the sock collection. Our project is unique because we not only connected with our school, but we expanded into our wider community, reaching as far as Minneapolis to benefit the members of our region. The barriers of this project were mailing the socks and project publicity. Originally, our advisor would have had to take all the socks to the post office, but luckily, our district office volunteered to weigh and send the socks to the veterans' home themselves. As for publicity, in such a large school, it's hard to spread awareness. Our solution was to put flyers on the whiteboard of every single classroom in order to make it nearly impossible not to notice our sock drive. Along with the aforementioned project scope, we had to identify the standards, alternative actions, consequences of the actions, and acceptable results. The two main standards were who we would collect the socks for and when the collection would take place. The alternative action would be if we had to change the week of the collection once we informed the principal. We had planned to conduct the drive at the same time as the previous year, but we found out that homecoming was early in the school year. Instead of going in the second week, we rescheduled it for the last week of September. Another alternative action would be to donate the socks elsewhere, such as a charity connected to our school. If we had donated to our school, it would have benefited our specific community, but we decided to help the brave men and women that served our country. Our cooperative partner was the Veterans Home in Minneapolis. We contacted Sandy Larson, their Director of Public Affairs, and she informed us how we could help. The company Moxie also helped sponsor our project by generously donating 2 concert tickets as a prize. Our work plan began on August 21st, 2019 with the chapter officers. This is a meeting where we identified the concerns and decided to help the veterans in our state. Our principal approved the project on August 21st. The information was shared at our first meeting on September 12th, where we also made flyers. The project took place the week of September 23rd to 27th. The socks were sent to the Veterans Home on October 2nd, and they arrived on October 4th. Our timeline is very similar to our work plan, and here I listed the dates of our specific activities relating to the project. As for activities/tasks and roles, our project involved our whole school, as we included all of the advisory classrooms. Our project also benefited members of our community all the way in Minneapolis, as that was the location of the Veterans Home. As for budget, we spent $29.07 on donuts and juice for the winning advisory. We also had 2 concert tickets donated from Moxie, which turned out to be worth $78.50 per ticket. For public relations awareness, we had an article written about our success on the school website, stating our total collection of socks and monetary donations. Next, we had to act. Our impact was that we collected 278 pairs of socks for the 423 veterans in need at the Veterans Home in Minneapolis. For youth involved in volunteer recruitment, our chapter officers led the project, creating the posters and flyers used as advertising. They went around to advisories announcing the sock drive, as well as collecting socks and monetary donations. As for uniqueness, our project not only connected with our school, but we expanded into our wider community, reaching as far as Minneapolis to benefit the members of our region. Finally, we followed up. We pre-surveyed our chapter members to see if this was a community service project that they thought would be worthwhile for our school and community. Of the 27 people at our first meeting, 25 people thought it was a great idea. One of our strategies was asking our principal, a former veteran himself, and he wholeheartedly approved. We used technology to spread awareness, to get in touch with our cooperative partners, and to find information regarding our goals. Due to the success of our project, we felt that it could be replicated as a community service project for other organizations, not just FCCLA. It was fairly easy to organize, it was a low-cost item, and it addressed an important need, which makes it easy to replicate. We will follow a similar plan for other community service projects in the future. Our chapter discussed the lessons learned from completing this project, such as the satisfaction of exceeding our goal. In addition, it allowed us all to truly learn the value of socks.